Michael Archer Jr., better known by his stage name Swayvo Twain, was born in 1998 into a world already filled with music and soul. As the son of two legendary artists, D'Angelo, the pioneer of neo-soul, and Angie Stone, the acclaimed singer and songwriter, his life was destined to be intertwined with rhythm, melody, and the weight of legacy. Growing up as the child of such celebrated parents meant that music wasn't just around him, it was in his DNA. His father's silky, genre-defining voice and his mother's soulful strength became the foundation upon which he would one day build his own sound. From an early age, Michael Jr. was exposed to both the blessings and the burdens of fame. His parents were at the peak of their careers when he was born, and the media's fascination with their relationship often extended to him. Still, he was raised in an environment that valued creativity and authenticity. D'Angelo and Angie Stone may have had their challenges as a couple, but they shared one powerful thing: their love for music and for their son. That love gave Michael Jr. a deep appreciation for artistry, and he grew up understanding that true musicianship meant more than chart success. It was about emotion, storytelling, and honesty. As he got older, Michael Jr. began carving his own path in music, adopting the stage name Swayvo Twain. Unlike his father's sultry blend of R&B and soul, or his mother's gospel-infused vocals, his sound leaned more toward hip-hop and contemporary R&B. Yet, listeners could still sense the influence of his parents' generation. The smooth grooves, introspective lyrics, and soulful undertones were all there, subtly woven into his work. In 2023, he released a remix of one of his father's classic songs, Damn, Mother *********, a bold homage that showed both respect for the original and confidence in his reinterpretation. It was more than just a cover, it was his way of connecting generations, bridging the soulful past of D'Angelo with the modern sensibilities of today's music scene. Living under the shadow of two icons wasn't easy. Michael Jr. often spoke about the challenges of finding his own identity when people automatically compared him to his parents. He admired their greatness but wanted to prove that he could succeed on his own terms. His stage name itself, Swayvo Twain, symbolized reinvention, a way to express himself without being defined solely by his lineage. Through his music and social media presence, he began sharing pieces of his journey, his creative struggles, his growth as an artist, and his reflections on legacy and individuality. Despite being raised in the limelight, Michael Jr. has always kept parts of his life private. He rarely appears in public interviews and tends to let his music speak for him. However, in recent years, tragedy has thrust him back into the public eye. In March 2025, he lost his mother, Angie Stone, in a tragic car accident. The loss was devastating. Angie had been his anchor, the parent who grounded him with love, faith, and wisdom. He paid tribute to her on social media, writing heartfelt messages about how much she had influenced his life, calling her not just his mother but his first teacher in music and strength. Only months later, in October 2025, heartbreak struck again when his father, D'Angelo, died after a long battle with pancreatic cancer. The world mourned the loss of a legend, but for Michael Jr., it was the personal pain of losing both parents within 7 months that defined one of the hardest years of his life. Reports stated that he was by his father's side during his final moments, a testament to their deep bond despite the demands of fame. In a moving statement after D'Angelo's passing, Michael Jr. expressed both grief and gratitude, saying that if there was one thing his parents had taught him, it was resilience, the ability to keep going even when the music seemed to stop. His tributes to both parents resonated deeply with fans around the world. Many saw in him not just the heir to a musical dynasty, but a young man carrying the emotional weight of two extraordinary legacies. Through loss, he has displayed maturity and grace beyond his years. Rather than retreating from the spotlight, Michael Jr. has used his pain as fuel for creativity. He hinted at working on new music that would honor both his parents' memories, songs that would reflect his experiences with love, grief, and self-discovery. While much about his personal life remains private, those who follow him know that he values authenticity above all else. He has spoken about how fame can distort a person's sense of self, and how important it is to stay grounded. Music, for him, isn't just a career, it's therapy, a way to process emotions and make sense of a life lived under public scrutiny. His work, though still in its early stages, carries an emotional honesty that echoes his father's soulful vulnerability and his mother's strength of spirit. Michael Jr.'s story is also a story of identity, of what it means to be born into greatness but still want to make your own mark. The world sees him as D'Angelo's son, but those who listen closely to his words and music can see that he is shaping his own narrative. His artistry is evolving with time, and though he is still finding his voice, there is a quiet confidence that suggests he will eventually step out of the shadow and stand firmly in his own light. As of late 2025, he remains dedicated to building his music career, keeping his parents' influence alive through his art while forging his own distinct sound. He often reflects on how his upbringing shaped his worldview, a mix of soul, resilience, and deep introspection. He once shared in an interview that both his parents taught him the same lesson in different ways, that success without authenticity means nothing. Michael Archer Jr.'s journey is still unfolding, but one thing is certain, he carries within him the heart of two generations of soul music. He represents both continuity and change, a bridge between the timeless emotion of classic soul and the expressive energy of modern artistry. The losses he has faced have given him depth, and his music, though still developing, hints at an artist capable of great emotional storytelling. The world now watches with empathy and curiosity as he continues to grow, heal, and create. He is not just the son of D'Angelo and Angie Stone, he is a young artist standing on the shoulders of giants, learning to sing his own song, one that reflects the pain, love, and strength that shaped him. In time, Michael Archer Jr., or Swayvo Twain, may very well become a name that honors his family's past while defining a new era for the future of soul and hip-hop. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and kindly subscribe for more videos like this.